Hi everybody. Never done a video like this before, but I know people do them online and I figure I buy a lot of vinyl, so I may as well. So I figure I'd do a bit of a haul video, just show some of the recent records I got at the last time I went and bought some records. So I'll just get right into it. Start off, not a big haul, just, a few things I went on New Year's Eve, got a few things. First off, I got this, you see these around. This is, oldies original hit version. It's Small Faces. These are kind of like jukebox type records, where both sides are hits. It's just like a bargain buy. This is like an '80s one. Every now and then you see like actual jukebox ones. I have one of the Hollies. I've seen Beatles ones, but they go for a lot of money. Where it's just two songs that people want to play on a jukebox, so they just put them back to back, and now you can find them in record stores. So this is kind of like that. But it's like a bargain buy thing. Tin Soldier and Ichiku Park, two great songs, from Small Faces, prime in my opinion. So really love those songs. So nice to have that, even if it's just kind of a little bargain thing. Next up, I got this classic record. This is Elvis Presley, Suspicious Minds. From what I've read, this is surprisingly an original pressing of this, which I mean, without the sleeve thing, just loose. But I was surprised by that. It was $1, so great song though. Weird thing though, they wrote at the record store. They wrote Elvis Presley, You'll Think of Me. They put that as the, I don't know if that's going in focus there. Yeah. They wrote You'll Think of Me on there rather than Suspicious Minds. I don't know why. Suspicious Minds is definitely the A-side there. Great song, been on a big Elvis binge recently. You see him everywhere. That's the thing about Elvis. Once you notice he's everywhere, he's everywhere. So keep that in mind. Next time you see Elvis, you'll see him everywhere. Next up, I had to buy this because this is a song from my childhood. This is the Irish Rovers on Decca. This is the Unicorn B-side with Black Velvet Band. The Unicorn is like a classic, kids folk song, I guess. So great Irish band here. But Black Velvet Band is probably, I guess, the bigger hit, or was. Kind of hard to say. Yeah, from the Decca album, The Unicorn. So this is a really strong single if you're into this kind of music. The Irish Rovers, they're kind of a fun band. They're not super serious all the time. They have fun with it, like a lot of these Irish folk bands. So really good buy. I'm glad I found that. That's a fun one. And then I found this, which I've been looking for a very long time, and I found it for $1. Like most of the records I buy, it's $1. This is the Beatles' Nowhere Man single. Focus there, yes, or yeah. Well, you know what it is. It's this is the Nowhere Man single on Capitol Records. You got of course, the classic, Capitol swirl thing. Interesting thing about this, I think a lot of people think this is a single from Rubber Soul, but it isn't. This is an American single, America only, and it's actually from Yesterday and Today, which this wasn't. Nowhere Man was not on Rubber Soul. Neither was What Goes On. Those were on Yesterday and Today in the United States. So this is actually a single from Yesterday and Today, not Rubber Soul. So that's really cool, and I've been looking for this, growing my Beatles collection. I'll probably do a separate video on just a bunch of the Beatles stuff I have. The collection is still growing. I haven't really been buying a lot of... Maybe I'll expand to just Beatles stuff in general. That would be a bigger video. So we'll see. But yeah, love that. Been looking for that for a long time. Next up, this is the last of the New Year's Eve buys. This is... California Girls from the Beach Boys. I'm a big Beach Boys fan, a big Beach Boys apologetic, I guess. A lot of people associate them with Kokomo and all that, and you need to really teach them. You got to teach them about, Brian Wilson and all that. So I guess you could say I'm apologetic. Not an apologetic. I'm not going to apologize for Kokomo or, you know, some of those other albums. But, you know, 60s Beach Boys, you can't go wrong. They are amazing. So this is also an original pressing, I believe. Not in the picture sleeve, and I don't know what the hell happened to this sleeve. I mean, it is, it is looking rough, but this is a really cool. This is also capital. You can see, it's also capital, but not without the swirl. But this is a great song, and the sleeve's messed up, but worth it. It's cool. So, adding to my Beach Boys collection with that, which is growing surprisingly fast. And then that's all I got New Year's Eve, but I also got 2 records on Christmas. These are from my brother, and I have here's another Beach Boys one. This is really cool. I don't have a lot like this, a lot of these picture sleeve ones. This is Don't Worry Baby and I Get Around. Don't Worry Baby, one of my favorite Beach Boys singles too. The interesting thing about this, and I'll hold it up, there is on the back, it's like a message to the fan club. It's a message to the fan club and has all their signatures on it. Yeah, it even says at the bottom, for fan club details, write to the Beach Boys Fan Club, Capitol Records Inc., blah, 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 all that. But I'll read the little thing that, supposedly the Beach Boys wrote. Who knows who actually wrote it. To all our friends, we have been the Beach Boys for 3 years now. It's 1964. And we still find that every day is a new and exciting experience. We have made so many friends where we have traveled, and you may be one of them. Thanks for all you have done for us. If it weren't for people like you, there would be no people like us. That sounds very like maybe Brian Wilson did write that. Yours always, the Beach Boys, and then all the signatures. So this is a fantastic find. I'm really happy to have that. I don't have a lot of picture sleeves, and I'm glad to have a Beach Boys one, especially of this single, which I love. Pretty much a double A side as far as I'm concerned. So that is great. And then the final thing is the Flamin' Groovies. I love this cover. I love the little kind of 30s cartoon art that the Flamin' Groovies do. I don't have any Flamin' Groovies stuff. I love them, but it's hard to find stuff, even just a CD, other than online. But if you're in the store, even online, it's hard to find Flamin' Groovies stuff. So this is a really cool find. Crazy Macy with the B-side Let Me Rock. These are new songs. It's 2016 and they still sound great. I love the Flamin' Groovies. I think this is from 2015. Yeah, 2015. I guess. I don't know, 2015 or 16. It is, pretty much brand new record release. So that is from Burger Records, which I love the name because it goes with the that whole vintagey thing that the Flamin' Groovies have going. I like it. It kind of sounds like their first album, Super Snaz, kind of very 50s rock influence. It's just a good rockin' record. So that's all the records that all the new records I have to show. Maybe I'll do another video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. And maybe if this, if I like doing this, I'll do some more videos like this. So, thanks for watching.